was she?
She was 7 months along, baby on the way.
Yeah.
Dead, both of them.
"3:15 p.m. Frank and I drove out to the offices of the National Hot Rod Association on Hollywood Boulevard. We met with Wally Parks. He checked their records for clubs with the last name Wheels. There were 3 in their files. 2 were in the eastern part of the United States, and 1 was listed as having headquarters in Alhambra, California. We obtained the name and address of the president of the club, and we drove out to see him. We found him in the garage behind the house working on his car. We introduced ourselves.
What do you want to see me about?
Understand you're the president of the Square Wheels Club.
Yeah, that's right. Why?
How many members do you have in the club?
18. 18 actives. A couple of guys in the service. What's this all about anyway? How come the questions?
All your members have the metal plates with the club name on their cars?
Yeah, get them when they pay the initiation fee. Why?
Anybody else have them?
Not legally.
How do you mean that?
A couple of them out. Been stolen from members.
Any of the fellas in the club drive a black pre-war Ford?
Yeah, I guess we got about 5 of them. Can't you tell me what this is all about?
All right. A woman was run down by a hot rod last night. One of the witnesses saw a plate on the car that might have been from your club.
No kidding.
That's the way we got it.
Well, what'd the car look like?
Twin pipes, pretty well beat up, white sidewalls.
It's not one of ours then.
You sound pretty sure. What about the plate?
Like I told you, we had a couple of them stolen.
How come you're so sure it wasn't one of your members?
Well, I know the cars in the club. They're in a yo-yo in the bunch.
Yo-yo?
Yeah, you know, a junk heap.
Oh, I see.
I don't know. Seems like every time there's any trouble with a car over 5 years old, it's a hot rod. Take a look. I want to show you something. I've been working on it for 3 years. Got over $1,200 in it. Take a look.
A lot of motor.
It's a Newmark engine. Multiple carburation. All the parts have been balanced. Motor's been bored out, stroked. Got 8.5 to 1 compression. Special camshaft. 1 3/4-inch Olds valves. Converted ignition. Lincoln self-energizing brakes. Heavy-duty shocks. And I've reworked the steering. That's a hot rod.
Well, it's a good car, son, but what's it prove?
Well, the car that ran the woman down wasn't one.
How do you figure that?
You said it was a wreck, didn't you?
That's right.
We haven't got a wreck that's allowed on the streets in this club. We got a safety check every month. Any car that isn't safe has to be fixed or the guy's out. A lot of clubs operate that way.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Kids build rods for 2 reasons. They want the cars to run better, be more efficient, or else they want something a little different than you can buy in a showroom.
Well, all this sounds real fine, but a woman was killed last night by a kid driving a hopped-up car.
Well, maybe it had twin pipes, a loud muffler, but I'll give you odds from here to Bonneville that it wasn't a hot rod. I know how you guys feel. We're always getting it. Every kid behind the wheel in a second-hand car is a potential killer. The way the papers pictures, we just roam around looking for somebody to run over. You check the records. I think you'll find the ratio between tickets given out to members of hot rod clubs, ones that work under the NHRA, and any other group of drivers will make the hot rodders look pretty good. Hadn't been a ticket in our club for the last 1.5 years. One before that was for overtime parking. I'm sorry, fellas. That car last night wasn't one of our guys. And you can bet he wasn't a hot rodder either.
Well, now, have you got any way of knowing who could have gotten that plate?
Not right off, but we'll find him.
How?
Well, there's only so many streets in Los Angeles. We'll find him. Guys like that make things tough on the clean drivers in this town. We'll find him for you.
All right, we'll appreciate any help you can give us. But this is police business. If you find him, you call us right away.
Now, don't worry, we will. How do I get in touch with you?
I'll leave you one of our cards. Anytime you call.
Right. Well, I'll get on the phone and get the fellas rounded up.
Now, if you turn anything, you call us right away. Don't try to take care of it yourselves.
There's only one thing we're interested in.
What's that?
Proving to you it wasn't one of us. Showing you we're on your side.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard, should it?
Huh?
There's a lot of room.